Hi everyone, Erik from Voltage by OpenText here again. Today I would like to talk about secure and compliant test data. I think we all are aware of the challenges that you may have as an enterprise to being able to use lookalike production data in lower secured environments such as test dev. And with Voltage, we have identified these challenges as well. And we don't come from creating test data or synthetic data. We're a data security platform. We start all our conversations from information governance and data security. But we're helping a lot of customers nowadays to utilize these kind of capabilities we have, and we have created a tool and a method how we can use production data in a protected format for the test developers in that kind of environment. So what do? We use our capabilities to connect to any kind of database through a JDBC driver. We're able to extract a subset of the database or a full copy of the database. We will run a discovery to identify what kind of data you have. We will classify the parts that are sensitive, and then we will apply some kind of rule or policy, what we'd like to do with that data to change it. We can use different kind of techniques such as shuffling, we can use masking, we can substitute all the female name to other female names, we can use zip codes to other zip codes, we can tweak the information, we can apply format preserving hashing, which is non-reversible protection where we still maintain the format. And we can even tokenize the information we find credit cards. Once we have applied all these kind of changes and modified the data, we can put it in location of your place. The benefits of this is that we can maintain the format, we can maintain the logic between the tables and the relations between all the different information, and we can guarantee the data will look, act, and feel like a DAX in production, but it will be in a protected format, and this kind of data, that's the data that the testers and developers get access to. What is the good part with this? The good part with this is that we don't need workarounds, we don't need documentations, we don't need different kind of policies applied and sign-offs how you're allowed to use production data for a certain amount of time in another environment, such as test dev. We just use a copy of that production data, but we have applied some kind of protection or masking or tweaking of that data that are sensitive, and that's the data that are available for the testers and developers. We have even companies or partners using this kind of technique to have their developers sitting outside EU. The data will look, act, and feel like real data, but the data will be 100% separated or segregated. So the test data and the testers have no access to production systems, but they can still run all their use cases. They have an interface where they can refresh and generate this data as many times they like. And when you need new production data to be changed and the version and the copy will be in test and dev, you can automate that process as well. And we have a number of references lately. It's clear that the regulators are looking into this much more. And if you have production data in a number of systems, it will be much harder to keep track on. So using this kind of technique, it won't impact your developers. It won't impact your testers. It's 100% segregated from the production systems. It will be secure, compliant, and you will have happy people developing your new functionalities in your applications and infrastructure. If this is interesting for you, looking forward to talk more about this and share some more stories. Thank you very much.